Hello all, and welcome to a summary for our More Than Cargo, a Scum and Villainy campaign. So, as we opened up wrapping up the last adventure, the group had managed to escape from the satellite station, but not before encountering an older ship, which eventually turned out to be from the Legion, the Lost Legion, though at the time it was suspected to be from the 51st. The group made it back, dropping off and completing a lot of missions that needed to hit to end dry, from the cultists who invited them to a feast, concerningly, possibly a hive mind, to Victor getting Dragoon and his revenge, and the 5 credits passed out. While talking to the Skald and connecting to the new genetic line and coming up with a plan allowing the Skald maybe to mark others to be drawn away to the creators. As the group got to rest a little, recover, de-stress, there was a call brought in. A socialite from the Ashen Knives had been trapped near the cove on a ship that was falling apart and she was keeping it together. As the group talked about how long it would take, they basically, maybe a little demandingly, said she needed rescuing, saying they could have the ship she was on if they could get there in time. So, back into the cloud group went. After checking out some information on the Lost Legion and making a connection with the Yarrow Guild, they headed off, using a transponder on the way to appear as one of the Yarrow Guild's vessels. Encountering the Lost Legion, they were let go after a bit of communication and a bit of deception. Making their way to the damaged ship, they had docked, saving the socialite, but still wanting to explore more. And that's where we left off in our campaign. Now, to answer the further question, we have been talking about a number of games. We've started the conversation what will be next a few times, but I don't think we've come to any conclusions. So, just throwing some things out there. We can always return to Starfinder or the world created for mutants and masterminds. I know that people wanted sci-fi, and there was a talk about making sure we make characters this time rather than using pre-gens. So, some of the other options we have that fit into those categories. We could do Numenera, which is a setting based in Cypher, though adding some more mechanics to it. It is the 9th world. Civilization has been born and shattered 9 times before coming to this age. Lost technologies way beyond what exists, as well as strange and other phenomena litter the world. You play characters going out to explore. We have New Edo, a cyberpunk game much like Shadowrun if set with Eastern mythology rather than Western, set in the city of New Edo, where belief, advancement in technology, and corporations rule the day. There is also Big Eye Smallmouth, which does a multi-dimensional game. It is a little closer to Mutants and Masterminds, where people build their characters from scratch. One of the worlds is a cyber tech-based world where people have been experimenting on and have become psychics, as well as a deep space drama. It can also be run as a multiverse, traveling through multiple different realms, from fantasy to sci-fi to space drama. We have Traveler, the game with the reputation to be able to die during character creation. I have the core book and I've read it. It doesn't give much of the setting, but it gives me a very Firefly-like feel, only more advanced technology. People are usually part of a ship, using only a very small percentage of that ship and hoping it does well to move forward. There's Infinity's Edge, which is a isekai style game much like the story from Sword Art Online, where people become trapped in a video game. I have the original Infinity's Edge, which basically encouraged development of skills through play and other such things, starting with a very base character and exploring the world and gaining things as you go. So these are some of our options. I don't know if we've ever settled on a particular system. I can start looking deeper into any of the new ones if any of these really jump out at people. And preparing a table. Like I've looked into New Edo now and again, and the table design is missing a couple features like the cybernetics noise trait. Seems to glitch out. But this is something to start the conversation. Hope everyone's staying safe this week, and hope to hear back from you all in the Discord. Until then, though, hope everyone's staying safe, and I'll see you at the table. Bye for now.